Hey, it's Andre Lepuck, and this is my Dryland training program, something that you can do in your own home, in your own bedroom, and get you off playing those video games and back into some fun fitness, motivating you to become a better athlete. Okay, we're going to start with some aerobic exercise. So any type of exercise, go for a jog around the block, but what you want to do is get the blood flowing, get your muscles activated. So I'm going to do about 5 minutes of this. Skipping is a great exercise. Get your legs and your arms going, especially if you're doing the cross skips. Okay, now that my blood's flowing, I'm going to start off with some testing. Since it's day one, even though it's Tuesday, I'm going to do my Monday testing. That Monday exercises, those are the exercises that we're going to test every month, starting with push-ups. Okay, when you do your push-up, what's really important is that your body is straight as a plank. You don't want your butt way up in the air doing these. And the next thing you want to do is make sure that your arms come down at least 90 degrees, not just little ones like this. Come down all the way 90 degrees. Also keep your head up. It's good for good posture. Okay, here we go. Push-up test. Okay, so now here's a copy of my chart. Here we have push-ups, week 1, test max reps. I was able to do 39, so I enter that, and I go on to sit-ups. Okay, so now I'm going to do sit-ups. What I want to make sure is that every rep, I touch my elbows to my knees. And I'm going to try and do as many as I can do without stopping. So no stopping. Let's see how I do. 1, 2, 3. So here we got sit-ups, and I'm going to put in 43. Now we got to do lunges. All right, power lunges now. So what I'm going to do for this one is make a rule that every time I do a lunge, my knee has to touch the ground. That way there's no cheating. We know every repetition has to be the exact same force required. So for me to go down, put my hands on my hips to have good posture, down and up. So that's 1, alternating legs, 2, 3. Gotta touch the knee to the ground. 4, 5. and 45. Okay, for this last test, we've got the wrist roller. And what's really important with the wrist roller is that you keep your arms nice and straight out in front of you while you're rolling up. You're going to do as many as you can. So just keep going. Now, I've upped the ante. I want to do a little bit more weight. Kids can't really do this amount of weight because it's so heavy that they can't keep their arms up. But for adults, what you want to do is just try and keep your arms straight. And this is 7.5 pounds, but anywhere from 5 to 10 pounds should be a good workout. I think I gotta do 3. So I can do 3 reps, 7.5 pounds. That's what my test is going to be. I'm going to try and up that in 3 months, maybe get 4 or 5. All right, now that I've done my testing, I'm ready to do the actual workout, the everyday stuff. So everyday stuff is done like this. You do 3 to 5 sets of a certain amount of reps. So for instance, I'm going to do dips first. Dips, just get an edge. And you go down as low as you can. 1, 2. So I just did 1 set of 12 reps. And I'm going to do that 3 more times on my first week. Maybe next month I'll do 5 sets. So we'll try and work our way up to that. But I'll just record that. If I can't do 12 reps on my second set, I'll just do 12, then 10, and then maybe 8 if I can't really make that many repetitions. Hey, Jay. Hey. Okay, next up we're going to do box jumps. So this is really good for your butt and your quads. So I use my arms to get up. 2, 3.
Put some rubber mats on that too.
Yeah, I should. So I'll say I do 10 reps of box jumps. Okay, next thing I like to do are speed skaters, and I like to use the length of my stick to judge how far I'm jumping from one side to the other. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll do 20 of those because they're a lot easier. Okay, this last one, X-overs. Good for coordination. You want to get the stick handling and the crossover. So what I'm doing is I'm crossing over with my outside leg over this middle stick. And I'm probably going to do a lot of reps of this. So try and keep your eyes forward so you're not looking directly at the ball. 1, 2, 4. So I'll do 30 of those. Okay, so now that I've figured out how many numbers, how many reps I'm going to do each exercise, I've got 12 dips, 10 box jumps, 20 speed skaters, and 30 X-overs. So now I can just do 2 more sets of each one, starting with the dips. right, that concludes day one. I was able to do testing and 4 exercises with 3 sets of a certain amount of reps. I've logged it into the spreadsheet, and then next week I'll try and do a little bit more, and that way I'll always be improving. Hope you do this at home, make you a better hockey player for sure. See you tomorrow.